Hi everyone and welcome to Energy FC TV as Energy gets set to host the Rochester Rhinos here at Pregame Stadium tonight. Game time is at 7 o'clock and the gates will open up at 5:30. Energy coming off of a big victory against Sacramento United last weekend here at home. Jack Damrill with Mo Boreham, and Mo, let's talk about that big victory because Sacramento is a very good team.
Yeah, probably one of the top three sides, I would guess. I thought their performance was excellent. In saying that, they did have a player sent off, but that was not what decided the game. I think the tactics that Jimmy took to the game won the game for them. I thought that when they got the first goal, just after the player got sent off, it was literally seconds. That was a great lift. Not only did the guy get sent off, but we were 1-0 up, and then we just went from there, and I thought we did very, very well.
A making of a good team is taking advantages of things that are given to you. They were given a guy down, a man, and they took advantage of that right after that.
Yeah, that's that really is the sign of a good side. If they use the space that the player that was in what is no longer there. Yeah. So yeah, it was a great result. Good goal by Adder. He took it well. A couple of times he's had opportunities like that and blasted them over the top, but he stuck it right in the corner. Yeah, good goal, great result.
We continue to talk about it, but since the loss in the Open Cup to Arizona, this team has turned things around. They are undefeated since that time. That's about 4 or 5 games. So they have really started to take shape.
Well, yeah, I think that when you get any new side, it takes a while to form a shape. Sometimes the best player is not playing because the pattern of the play dictates that this lad works better off of the other lad, and I think that Jimmy now is finally finding a formation that certainly works. I think Abraham's been a revelation. Yeah. He's busy, he's good on the ball, and the first few games he didn't play, he was coming on and coming off, and I think that could be a big asset to it. In saying that, we've got good players like Philip Lund, who looks like he's going to not play for a while. He's injured, but he's now back in training, and I think that we're doing very well, and with the formation we're using, I think it's proving successful.
Let's move to tonight. The Rochester Rhinos come in. They've had a very busy week. They beat actually DC United in an Open Cup game earlier this week, and then on Friday night they beat the Dayton Dutch Lions. They are a team coming in playing very well as well.
Yeah, I think that it's a little bit unfair from the league scheduling. I've said this all along. It doesn't matter which team's playing. They had to play on Wednesday night. They played Friday night. They've then got to travel from Rochester down to here and play Sunday night. And if they come down here, we're obviously looking that they're going to be a little bit tired, but they've had two great results. They beat DC United, and I'm always, it's like Manchester United playing and putting out a lesser side and then saying, oh well, we didn't really play our full team. Well, they've got the advantage of playing whoever they want to play. Yeah. So the Open Cup is a great asset for the smaller clubs because they've beaten DC United and they beat them 1-0. Again, a player got sent off and it changes the game. But and then they've won last night 2-0, so they're going to be back on a high again. 2 games of although they lost to Arizona last weekend. So it's ups and downs in this league. You never really know. It's like Constantina. It goes up, down. You don't really know what the results are going to be.
And by points, although we do trail them in points, they have played more games, so it could round out by the time this road stand is over, or this home stand. They could be up there. The Energy I'm talking about could be up in the standings.
If we've got 2 games in hand to them, so if we get 6 points, I think we've got something like 15 points, so we'll be up to around about 20, and they've got 23 at the moment. Yeah. But obviously, if they're still playing, they're going to continue to be in front of us. But yeah, we could get within a couple of points of them.
It'll be interesting to see Rochester. They are one of the storied programs in USL Pro. They've been around for years. A big day in soccer here on Sunday here in Oklahoma City. Of course, nationally as the USA takes on Portugal right before our game, and so we hope fans will watch that game and then come out to our game.
Yeah, that's maybe we could have scheduled the game maybe half an hour to an hour later, and I'm sure we'd have got far more coming to the game. But if it was me and England were playing, or US, I'm an American citizen, by the way. So I just think that maybe we could have looked at it and said, let's schedule the game for 7:30, 8 o'clock. I've had 3 or 4 lads come and say to me, well, I'm not missing the US game, that's for sure. But a lot of them are going to be over at Speakeasy and they're going to watch it and then march over. I think that's the grid's plan. Yeah. So, hopefully we will still get, 3,000 or 4,000.
All right. It is a sellout crowd for tonight as well. So it should be a late arriving crowd, but they will be here as well in force, of course. Again, game time tonight is 7 o'clock. The gates again open up at 5:30. Hope to see you at the stadium. You can also catch the game live on the radio on 96.1 KXY and also stream live on YouTube. For Mo Boreham, I'm Jack Damrill. Thanks for watching Energy FC TV.